Hello, fellow truck drivers. Are you like me? Do you smoke and drink too much? I do. Do you save at sucking money? I do. Well, let me tell you about an offer I've come across. Nah, seriously, yeah, there's a company out there called Global Sundance. Now, I was referred to this company by a guy named Don Harold, and I'll put a link to one of his videos. You can look at the rest if you want. Now, let me tell you a couple things about myself. One, I'm a retired design engineer. Been in the primarily the automotive industry for about 20 years, and then the economy took a dump. I was working for an aircraft company, and now I'm working as a truck driver, which I actually enjoy more, and I'm going to stay here. This company called Global Sundance is marketing, multi-level marketing, quote unquote pyramid scheme, food. Now, it's going to take a little bit of explanation to go over this, but I'm still kind of skeptical, I'll be honest with you. What it is, from what I can see in a nutshell, a very basic nutshell, is one, the company looks like an actual good company. It looks, it doesn't appear to be a company that's full of shysters. If you're a truck driver, you're skeptical about big companies. The Pilot, TA, Flying J, Petro, Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Arby's, all these other shysters that constantly screw truck drivers every single day of the week on their exorbitant prices for everything. And we're locked into pretty much catering to these companies, unless of course we go to Walmart, buy a bunch of food that comes in bulky packages. Or if we're too lazy to get to Walmart, like I am half the time, then you're constantly dishing out $5 to $10 per meal every time you stop. Alright, that being said, I'm going to read you an email I just wrote that's kind of tough. It's a little kind of a tough guy email, but I'm trying to make a point, and I think the points that I'm trying to make, I'm not going to just sugarcoat and say, hey, I'm here to promote a video, for Sundance Global. This is the best company in the world. I have no, limitations or I'm not skeptical about anything. Wrong, I am. I'm freaking just like everybody else out there who's gotten shystered and scammed and screwed more than once in their life. So let me read you a quick email I just wrote this morning. It says, hello Sundance Global. I set up an account for a friend and bought her some food, and I received a decline notice from Sundance Global about my credit card when I used my prepaid Discover card that I just bought this morning. When I went online to my Discover account, you guys charged my credit card. I don't care if you charged my account, but are you going to send her the food or not? If not, then we have a problem that needs to be resolved. This was my fault because I used a Discover, and they only take, I believe, MasterCard and Visa. Continuing, by the way, you declined my card twice, but charged me twice. Below is the spreadsheet from my online Discover charge transaction history. Please help. Thanks. Now, I already did this. I signed up under Don, and there was no problem because I had a Visa card. So this is my fault here, more than likely. I'm sure it is. So don't get too judgmental. By the way, now here's where I kind of become a tough guy. By the way, are you guys going to consider any cheaper packages other than the elite and basic package? And if not, why not? Everyone I talk to rolls their eyes and says something like, oh my god, nobody is going to spend $350 to $750 on food in one single purchase. And then I write, you have to admit they have a point, which I believe they do. This whole system is starting to look like it caters just to the people who have a lot of money to spend. You guys are making this sound like Global Sundance is going to help the little guy. In reality, you're just helping the rich. That's right, I said rich. 70% of all Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Are you going to help them? It's starting to smell like you're just helping yourself. Okay, now let me stop there and preface this and say I get a little carried away sometimes. get a little carried away sometimes. If I'm wrong and not understanding something, then please forgive me, because I am new to this, and although I'm signed up, still skeptical. And I'm not really signed up. All I did was I took my credit card, I spent $5.95, and I got food shipped to my parents' house, which I'll tell you about in a minute. However, please do not respond to this email with excuses if I'm right. Yes, people can go into their address books online on their Yahoo or whatever and get people to cough up their credit card for $5.95 and receive free coupons once they've enrolled 2 people into paying $5.95. But seriously, I'm an unemployed design engineer who started driving a big rig once the economy slipped into a depression. That's right, folks, we're in a depression. And coming up with just your basic package when I'm living to paycheck is very difficult, even though I'm kind of a hypocrite because I smoke and drink coffee. Again, maybe I'm just not understanding what's going on here, so please forgive any misunderstandings or ignorance on my part. Please forward this email to every one of your board members. I would love to personally get a response from someone who truly understands the dire situation of the world economic crisis. In closing, let me apologize for the broken nature of this correspondence, but I have a lot to do. I got a 53-foot trailer full of beer that needs to get to Fort Worth, Texas. I will make an active effort to support your company now that I've had a couple weeks to feel what's going on here. In other words, let me preface that again. I'm going to try to promote the product because I believe they do have a good product, but I'm skeptical, okay? As a truck driver, from my point of view, your product is about the most logical purchase I can make. We get screwed out here constantly. The truck stops have you where they want you, and stocking up at Walmart takes a lot of room in a small truck, all the cans and boxes and shit. I'm still going to save up for your basic purchase, because from my point of view, spending less than $1 per meal or $3 per day, which I wrote, on high quality food is a good deal if you can compare it to Wendy's, McDonald's, Subway's, Arby's, Church's, Taco Bell, and every other shyster corporation that is constantly screwing truckers. Sincerely, Greg. Alright, so that's kind of where I'm at with this whole thing. I do believe that they actually have a good product. One, I've never participated in a pyramid scheme in my life. People have asked me to do a bunch of different stuff, and I've always declined them. So this is unique and new to me. And I think I'm a pretty good judge of the corporation's character, and I think that these guys actually have a decent product, but it is kind of expensive up front. But it depends how you look at it. Now I'm going to put some links into this video and probably make another video or two, because again, I'm sick of getting screwed by truck stops and these little, fast food corporations. I had this food sent to my parents' house because I never get home. I'm out 90 days at a pop. I live with my parents in their basement because I have no life. But anyway, they tried the food, they tried the soup, and they both said it was really damn good, although my mom got gas. And yeah, so I'm thinking if this stuff comes in a crate, I can come up with the $350, get enrolled in the basic package. Alright, there's still a lot to talk about here, so I'm going to kind of take my time. But anyway, all I did was, under Don Harold, I purchased the so-called free food for just the shipping cost. They don't charge you for the food, they just charge you for the shipping. And went to my folks' house. They got 3 to 6 meals, whatever it was. I think it was 6 meals or 10 meals. I don't even know. Alright, I'm going to put this stuff in links and you can figure it out. You're smart. But, yeah. And then I'm checking my, once you do that, you get your own Sundance Global email. And I'm checking this account that I get automatically for free once I paid with my credit card at $6. I got 18 people under me that supposedly I'm going to collect a compensation for. And this is still initial in the new stages, so I'll probably make another video. But anyway, you can make of this what you want. Be safe out there, guys and gals.